Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in there? Or struggled to remember someone's name, even though you just met them? It's frustrating, and after 60, it can feel a little worrying too. But here's something most people don't know. What you eat in the hour or two before bed may actually support your brain while you sleep. And tonight, I want to show you a simple bedtime snack routine. 4 everyday foods that research suggests may help with memory, focus, and long-term brain health. No expensive supplements, no complicated recipes, just real food and real science. Here's why this matters. While you sleep, your brain is not resting. It's actually doing some of its most important work. There's a system in your brain called the glymphatic system. Think of it as a nighttime cleaning crew. It clears out waste products that build up during the day, including proteins linked to memory problems and cognitive decline. But here's the key. That cleaning system works better when your brain has the right nutrients available. And the food you eat before bed, it can either support that process or give your brain nothing to work with. So let's walk through 4 foods that may help, and the research behind each one. First up, we have walnuts. Now, you've probably heard that walnuts are good for you, but what makes them especially interesting for brain health is their unique combination of nutrients. Walnuts are the only tree nut that's significantly high in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. Your brain is about 60% fat, and omega-3s are a key building block for brain cell membranes. But it's not just the omega-3s. Walnuts also contain polyphenols. These are plant compounds that act as antioxidants, helping to protect brain cells from oxidative stress, which increases as we age. A 2020 review, published in the journal Nutrients, looked at multiple human and animal studies and found that eating 1 to 2 ounces of walnuts per day was associated with improved cognitive function. That's about a small handful, roughly 7 to 14 walnut halves. One important note. A large 2-year study found that walnuts didn't significantly slow cognitive decline in healthy older adults overall, but the research is still evolving, and many experts believe the combination of healthy fats, antioxidants, and vitamin E in walnuts makes them a smart addition to a brain-supporting diet. For your bedtime snack, aim for a small handful, about 7 walnut halves. They're satisfying, mildly sweet, and easy to keep on your nightstand. Food number 2, blueberries. If there's one food that keeps showing up in brain health research, it's blueberries. And the evidence is genuinely encouraging. Blueberries are packed with flavonoids, specifically a group called anthocyanins, which give them that deep blue-purple color. These compounds can cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in regions of the brain involved in memory and learning. Here's what the research shows. A landmark 2010 study from the University of Cincinnati gave older adults with early memory changes either wild blueberry juice or a placebo every day for 12 weeks. The blueberry group showed significant improvements in memory function, including word recall and paired associate learning. A larger 2012 study from Harvard, tracking over 16,000 older women, found that those who ate the most berries, particularly blueberries and strawberries, delayed cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years, compared to those who ate the least. And newer research has shown that blueberries can increase blood flow to key areas of the brain and improve performance on memory tasks, sometimes within hours of eating them. The great thing about blueberries is they work fresh or frozen. A half cup in the evening is an easy, refreshing addition to your bedtime snack. If fresh blueberries are out of season or expensive where you live, frozen ones are just as nutritious, and often more affordable. Now, this third one might surprise you, and it's probably the one you'll enjoy most: dark chocolate. Not milk chocolate, not candy bars. Real dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, contains compounds called cocoa flavonols. These are powerful plant nutrients that have been studied for their effects on brain function. Research from Harvard Medical School has shown that cocoa flavonols can increase blood flow to the brain. One study found that healthy volunteers who consumed high flavanol cocoa for just 5 days showed measurable improvements in blood flow to key brain regions. Another study from 2023 found that regular consumption of cocoa flavonols was associated with better performance on cognitive tests, particularly tasks involving attention and processing speed. Now, one 2005 study found no significant short-term effect on cognitive control in young, healthy adults. But the broader body of research, particularly in older adults, continues to suggest that the flavonols in dark chocolate may support brain blood flow and vascular health, both of which matter for long-term cognitive function. The key is to choose dark chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa. You only need a small square, about the size of a postage stamp, or roughly 10 to 15 grams. That gives you the flavonols without too much sugar. So a small square of dark chocolate as part of your evening routine? That's a habit most of us can get behind. And finally, number 4, herbal tea. This one isn't directly about brain nutrients the way walnuts and blueberries are. It's about setting the stage for quality sleep, and sleep is when all that brain maintenance actually happens. Chamomile tea, in particular, has been used for centuries as a natural sleep aid. It contains a compound called apigenin, which binds to certain receptors in the brain that promote relaxation and sleepiness. Peppermint tea is another good option. It's caffeine-free and can help with digestion, which matters because indigestion can disrupt sleep. Here's the connection back to brain health. If you don't sleep well, your glymphatic system, that cleaning crew we talked about earlier, doesn't function as effectively. Poor sleep is consistently linked to higher levels of those waste proteins in the brain that are associated with cognitive decline. So, a warm cup of caffeine-free herbal tea about 30 to 60 minutes before bed does 2 things. It helps you wind down, and it supports the conditions your brain needs to do its overnight maintenance. Avoid black tea, green tea, or anything with caffeine. Even small amounts can interfere with sleep quality in older adults. So let me put this all together into a simple evening routine. About an hour before you plan to go to sleep. A small handful of walnuts, about 7 halves. A half cup of blueberries, fresh or frozen. 1 small square of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. And a warm cup of herbal tea, chamomile or peppermint. That's it. No blender, no recipes, just 4 things you can find at any grocery store. Now, I want to be clear about what this is and isn't. This is not a treatment for dementia or Alzheimer's disease. It's not a magic bullet. What it is, based on the research we've discussed, is a simple, food-based routine that may support your brain's natural maintenance processes overnight. Think of it like this. You wouldn't expect your car to run well for years if you never changed the oil. Your brain needs the right raw materials too, and sleep is when it does a lot of that maintenance work. One more thing, if you're going to try this routine, consistency matters more than perfection. Having these foods most nights is better than having them once a week. Build the habit slowly. Maybe start with just the tea and walnuts and add the rest over time. Before I wrap up, an important note. The information in this video is for general education only. It is not medical advice. If you have diabetes, take blood thinning medication, have a nut allergy, or any other health condition, speak with your doctor or a registered dietitian before making changes to your diet. And if you found this helpful, please subscribe to Healthy Senior Choices. I share simple, practical tips on nutrition, movement, and healthy aging, all designed for adults over 60 who want clear, trustworthy guidance. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health, one smart choice at a time.